The first question I gotta ask, why we act like this? Why do we act like this? Why do black people act like this? Deion, what did y'all want him to do? Stay in the SWAC, beat up on Southern and A&P, Aaron, and go on and what did y'all want him to do? I thought, and the crazy thing is, I thought we was complaining because there wasn't enough head coaches, black head coaches in Division I college football and the NFL. So what's the problem? So Deion gets a chance. Deion gets a chance that Eddie Robinson, I don't know if Eddie Robinson Sr. got the chance. I don't know if big programs was knocking on the door trying to get Eddie Robinson to come to their programs. So here's Deion, prime time. He comes down to Jackson State, who ain't had a winning record since he got there. Comes down to Jackson State, builds the program up. Not only does he build up Jackson State, he's putting a light on HBCUs. We got black coaches in HBCUs. That's not I thought we weren't complaining about that. So now Deion's putting the light on coaches in the HBCUs. So now big time programs are looking at the HBCU coaches like, oh, maybe I can go get him. He's put a light on y'all. Now y'all got to take the light and run with it. What y'all think? Deion was going to sit there and hold y'all's hands? Y'all thought he was just going to hold y'all's hands? Now, Deion Sanders now, if he becomes successful at Colorado, he's proving that coaches from the SWAC can coach at big Power 5 schools. So I don't see what the problem is. The real problem is that Deion Sanders had to even go to Jackson State. That's what people should be mad about, that someone with the qualifications of a Deion Sanders or Eddie Robinson Jr., you have to go prove that you can coach at the SWAC. You have to prove that you can coach at SWAC before they'll give you a job. That should be the real problem. None of these white coaches, they don't got to go to these little programs to prove they can coach. If you get a big name coach to vouch for you, you can get a job. Deion Sanders played in the NFL. Deion Sanders won at a high school. He won state championships in high school. Why didn't Florida State come get Deion Sanders? He's an alumni of Florida State. So why didn't they come get him? They told Deion Sanders, oh, go coach at the SWAC and we'll see how you do, and then we'll come get you. That should be the real issue. So Deion Sanders played that game and went to the SWAC. And he did what they didn't want him to do. He coached at a high school. He coached high school football. He won a state championship in football. That's Eddie Robinson. That's how much people complaining about Deion Sanders. Y'all know nothing about the SWAC. That man in the middle is the father of the SWAC, Eddie Robinson Sr., Grambling State's coach. See, so everyone talking about Deion Sanders is a sellout. Y'all don't even know nothing about the SWAC. How many people I got on here talking about, who's that man right there? If you knew who the SWAC was, you would know who that man was. That's the father of the SWAC. That's the father of the SWAC. Y'all don't know who that man is, but y'all complaining about Deion Sanders. Y'all up here complaining about Deion Sanders, and y'all don't even know nothing about the SWAC. But Deion Sanders is leaving the SWAC. He's about to prove that coaches from the SWAC can coach. And everybody should get ready because the opportunity is coming. The opportunity is coming. I don't know if Eddie Robinson got the opportunity to go coach at a big time school. I don't know. Maybe. And it seems like he really didn't. Like brother Big Hank from Virginia Tech, from Virginia Union. He never got the opportunity to coach at a big time school. They kept him at Division II. So when these opportunities come, we can't be selfish and thinking about, oh, he's a sellout. This is a chance he can kick the door in for more black coaches. That's what we got to be thinking. He going to kick the door in for more black coaches. He's going to kick that door in and more black coaches are going to come through the door. This is what we've been complaining about, right? But shit, Colorado's Power 5. Colorado's Power. Nah, man, see, a lot of people don't know their history. Y'all don't remember Cordell Stewart. Colorado got a national championship. Colorado got a national championship. Colorado used to be, back in the days, they used to be about that game. Colorado used to be about that game back in the 80s. See, a lot of y'all too young. Y'all don't remember stuff like that. But my point is, Jackson State, instead of playing if you want to go and walk out the door, one monkey don't stop no show, they should have showered that, Eric Bieniemy. They should have threw roses on the field. They should have thrown roses on the field telling Deion Sanders, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for getting us this far. We'll take it from here. But you're going to play one monkey don't stop no show. How disrespectful is that, man? How disrespectful for that? He about to get all the top recruits. He's about to get the top recruits. He's about to prove, not only is he going to get the top recruits, he's about to prove he can coach. He can coach. And when he proves he can coach, he's going to prove black people can coach, because the myth is that we can play, but we can't coach. We can play, but we can't coach. And this is the other problem, too. He pulled a coup this year. He pulled a coup this year by getting the number one player. That's not going to happen every year. You're not always going to get the number one player, because they're going to go to the big schools, because now you got that NIL deal. Jackson State only got money for one big time player. So now he got a bigger budget. He got a better facility, got better boosters. He's going to get the top players. But let's talk about the HBCUs. See, the same thing with Kyrie Irving. This is black people's problem. When they suspended Kyrie Irving, every black player should have said, we're not playing. We're not going to go out there and play. If they wanted Colin Kaepernick back in the league, all them black players had to do was say, we're not playing. We're not going out there and play. I guarantee you, before Saturday night, Colin Kaepernick would have been signed to a team. I guarantee you, before the next NBA game, Kyrie Irving would have been playing. See, the same thing with Muhammad Ali. There was a lot of boxers who said they supported Muhammad Ali, but they didn't stop boxing. They didn't stop boxing. See, and that's the same thing with the HBCUs. The HBCUs, if the HBCUs want to get good, all the top athletes should go to HBCUs. But the HBCUs, on the other hand, are really got messed up management. They're in debt. They poorly ran. They poorly ran, and they don't. Ain't nothing wrong. Get the hell off. They poorly ran. They financially strapped. So that's where everybody comes in. Black people, if y'all so concerned about HBCUs, give the HBCUs some money. Yeah, they fuck off the money. That's why nobody wants to give them money. They fuck it off. You ain't gonna keep giving money to someone who keeps fucking it off. They're in debt. They don't put the money in the facility. So if the HBCUs start making themselves attractive to the athletes and start telling the athletes, hey, come here, you can make history and get out of that bullshit Celebration Bowl. That's another thing. Jackson State was 12-0. They couldn't even go to the tournament because they in some bullshit contract to play in the Celebration Bowl. So they couldn't even win the national title. And that team probably could have competed for the FBS 1 title. But they in some bullshit Celebration Bowl where they got to play the other black HBCUs in the other conferences. They don't even get to prove that they're the best school in subdivision 1. They don't even get to prove that because they got to go play in the damn Celebration Bowl. See, so why would I want to be there when I got to go play in the Celebration Bowl? I want a national title. So Deion's going to a chance with a better opportunity. Y'all gotta break that contract with the HBCs. With the HBCUs, got to break that contract with the Celebration Bowl and let them boys go to the tournament, the FBS football tournament, and try to win that national title. You gotta do that, man. You gotta do that. Y'all gotta do that. See, but the thing is, as black people, stop holding each other. Stop back. Because when Deion rises, we all gonna rise. Because they can't deny it. They can't deny. Because look at that brother at Notre Dame. They can't deny it because y'all. Everyone says Deion ain't taking over a powerhouse. It's best that Deion goes to Colorado. Because if he would have went to USC, UCLA, Florida State, one of those schools, they would not give him any credit. They would be like, oh, it's Florida State. They can recruit anybody. They coming for Florida State. But he's going to Colorado. That's all him now. When that school gets success, that's all Deion. They can't blame it on nobody. They can't say, oh, it's because you at USC and you was recruiting on the tradition. They can't say none of that. They can't say that. They got to say that's Deion. Y'all know they don't want us in the league. Y'all know they don't want us in the coaching. They don't want us coaching. Y'all know that. Y'all know they don't want us coaching. That's why they never give us a chance. That's why they give their drinking buddies the jobs. They don't want black people in the coaching. They can see you winning state championship after state championship. They ain't gonna call you. Because you know why? Like everything else, when we get into it, we're gonna take it over. We're gonna take it over. But my thing is basically with black people, man. Man, that was sad. Someone said he dipped on his own people. He's taking his people with him. Let me explain it again. I thought we kept saying that we was complaining because there was like a lack of black coaches in Division I football. So Deion, there's only a handful of black coaches in Division I football. Only ones I can really name is the guy at Notre Dame, the guy at Stanford stepped down. There's no black head coaches in the in the playoffs. I think there's no black coaches in the top 10. They ran the brother from Texas A&M off. They got rid of Charlie Strong. So now, who you got? Basically, you got Deion and the dude at Notre Dame. So Deion, so we kept complaining that black people wasn't getting the opportunity to coach. So now we're upset talking about he dipped on his own people. The SWAC is full of black coaches. We don't need more black coaches in the SWAC. Every coach in the SWAC is black. We was complaining about we wanted to coach in Division I football. So why y'all upset? I mean, I wish someone would come on here and explain that to me, why y'all upset. Why y'all upset? Why you upset because he left the SWAC? Why y'all upset? Tell me, someone get on here and all y'all complaining. Tell me why y'all upset. And it's the crazy thing. If y'all worked in an inner city school making $20 an hour, and the white man came to you and said, hey, I want you to come work in my school, and I'm going to pay you $50 an hour. Y'all ain't thinking about them kids. Y'all ain't thinking about them kids. Y'all out of there. As soon as that white man say, I'm going to give you $50 an hour, you out of there. You ain't thinking about them kids. You ain't talking about, oh man, I love them kids. Hell no, you thinking about, I'm about to get that $50 an hour. F these kids. Let's be real. So all y'all talking about Deion Sanders, that's you do the same thing. You do the same thing. Everybody think they moral until their morals get challenged. No, he don't need the money, but everyone's saying he's chasing the money. Deion Sanders is chasing the dream. Yeah, look at Eric Bieniemy. They ain't giving him no job. That man been a Super Bowl offensive coordinator, and they gave the job to somebody. They gave the coach job to somebody who played in the NFL. Eric Bieniemy played in the NFL, and he was the offensive coordinator. Why didn't he get a job? Why didn't he get a job? Man, we got to take advantage of this opportunity. Y'all should be, I'm about to be a Colorado fan. I'm going to buy me some Colorado gear because I'm supporting Colorado. We can say that too. He got everybody paid. He even paid, people don't understand, Deion Sanders used some of his own money to upgrade the facilities at Jackson State. Y'all still going to have those facilities even though Deion Sanders ain't there. You still going to have those facilities. Deion Sanders ain't there. You didn't have those facilities before he came. He got the SWAC on. No one was talking about the SWAC. Only time people talked about the SWAC was when Grambling played Southern or the Heritage Bowl. Other than that, you heard nothing about the SWAC. No one cared about the SWAC. Deion went and put the SWAC on the map. Deion is the son of the SWAC. Because Eddie Robinson is the father of the SWAC. Deion is the son of the SWAC. And now Deion, like I said, Deion is doing what Eddie Robinson didn't get the chance to do. That's what y'all don't understand. Didn't no one come to Eddie Robinson and say, hey, you want to come coach at D1? You want to come coach at a Power 5 school? They didn't give Eddie Robinson that chance. They give that little they give that little backhand those backhand compliments. Eddie Robinson was one of the greatest coaches ever. But so okay, if he was, why didn't y'all let him get a Power 5 job? Why didn't y'all give him a Power 5 job? They didn't give Eddie Robinson no Power 5 job. They didn't want Eddie Robinson. In fact, when they bring up how he's one of the winningest coaches ever, they always point out he got most of his wins in the SWAC. So they basically saying, look who he got his wins from. So we kind of we got his number there, but he's not really better than these coaches that he got more wins than. Well, if he did turn it down, that's fine. He turned it down, that's fine. But Eddie Robinson Jr., because y'all keep saying, oh, he's not SWAC, he's not SWAC. I bet you if they come get Eddie Robinson Jr., he's going to leave Grant. He's going to leave, where he at? Southern. He's going to leave Southern. I bet you he does. And once again, people should be mad at the fact that Deion, who was a proven high school coach, won state championships, developed talent, sent talent on to Division I, had to go to the SWAC in the first place. Why did he have to go to the SWAC in the first place? Why couldn't he just go Power 5? It's Deion Sanders. But you know what they told him? They basically told him, man, you got to audition in the SWAC. We don't know if you can really coach. Shit. If y'all want to be mad at anybody, be mad at the HBCUs. Be mad at the HBCUs. Because the HBCUs don't want to put no money into their programs. Right. He should have got the job at Florida State. How the hell are you going to pass over the alumni? You're going to pass over your alumni. But black people, man, more on black people, man, we got to be happy for each other, man. Why are we going to pull each other down? Be happy for each other. All right? You know, this is the thing about life. Be grateful for the time someone's in your life. That's it. Man, be grateful for the time you got someone in your life. And when it's their time to go, it's their time to go. When it's their time to go, it's their time to go, man. Everybody, they say people come in your lives for seasons, reasons, and something else. What is it? Seasons, reasons, and something else. So it's Deion's time to go. But you should be happy with the memories he gave you. You ain't been 12-0 in like 10 years. I don't even think they ever been 12-0. You ain't been 11-2, and they was losing before Deion got there. And Deion gave you 2 SWAC championships. He upgraded your facilities. So why y'all mad at him? Why y'all mad at him, man? Y'all should have, that field should have had roses through all over it. They should have been like, we appreciate you, Deion. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. But y'all gonna play one monkey don't stop no show. Why you do that why we do that to each other, man? Why we do that to each other? Why we like that with each other? We should be happy to see each other achieve. Why we got, that's our problem. We competing with each other. Why we got to compete with each other all the time? We know the condition we're in. So when one of us succeeds, we should be happy. We should be happy when one of us succeeds. Y'all know the condition we in? That's crazy how we all rally for some negative shit. If the police kills one of us, we all out in the streets and we all out in the streets talking about Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. But when one of us gets successful, what happened to the Black Lives Matter spirit? What happened to that? So Black Lives Matter is only for death. It ain't for life, right? It's only for death. When the police kills us, then we out here talking about Black Lives Matter. But when someone's successful, that's when Black Lives Matter. That's when we should be celebrating it. We should be celebrating each other, man. We can get in the streets. Excuse me one second. We can get in the streets for some negativity. Someone gets killed and the cops kill someone. Now we all on social media. All on social media. You got these kids out here, 8 years old going to college, 13 years old being musical geniuses. But we never post that. We never post that. You never see that. You never see that. We got judges out here. We got young ladies being judges, but you never see that. We don't post that. We don't post that positivity. But we'll post say her name because she got killed by the cops. And if someone is doing it, keep doing it. I salute you because you're on the right path. I salute you. If you're doing that, I salute you. But that's how we got to get. You know, like Ice Cube said, the only time the family gets together is at a funeral. We got to stop that shit, man. Let's start bringing out the positivity about our race. Huey P. Newton said, I don't expect the media to promote positive images of black males. So who you think is going to promote positive images of black males and black females? Who you think going to do that? That's got to be us. We got this social media, but we'll use it to solve someone's murder. We'll use it to tell someone we're dissatisfied with the cops killing us. We'll use it for all the negativity. Why don't we start posting positivity? If you find a positive rapper, post him on your page. Share that rapper with everybody you know. If you find a young girl, young man going to school and they going to college at 8 years old, post that on your page. You see someone who has got a doctorate or whatever, post that on your page. Only we are going to change the black community. Only we are. And we can start right here on social media. We can start right here on social media. Stop feeding into negativity. Stop feeding into negativity. I seen a live with 1,000 people because black men and black women were fighting. Stop that bullshit. Let's stop worrying about the bad part. You know, the Nation of Islam say this. They say, I don't worry about the bad part of my brother. They don't care about the bad part of their brother. They care about the good part. Stop caring about the bad part of your brother or your sister and worry about the good part. Worry about the good part. Charleston White wasn't trying to do that. Charleston White's a negative guy. He makes his money off being negative. We're not going to be negative. We're going to start promoting positivity. Because once you start promoting positivity, you will see the community change. You'll see the community change. We're going to have to change the community. We're going to have to promote positive images of black people. Only we're gonna have to do that. We're going to do that. We got to do that. We got to start doing that. So we got to start looking deep. We do our research when it comes to people getting killed by the police. But we got to start doing our research and finding positive black people, not just famous people, because there's black people doing stuff all over the country. But all you got to do is do your research to find it. And we got to promote that. We got to promote positive images of ourselves. What Farrakhan say? We got to knock out falsehood. We got to knock out falsehood until we knock out their brain. So all the falsehood images that they portray of us, we got to hurl truth at it until we knock out their brains. That's right. Promote Kemet. As a brother, even if I don't agree with you, promote it because someone will. We got to start promoting the positive history of black people. Because if you wait for them to promote the positive history of black people, all they're going to promote is we got lynched, we got raped, we got beat, we got our towns burned. They're not going to, that's how they're going to promote. They're going to promote that we're victims. We got to start teaching our kids that they're not victims. Walk with your head up high. Why you want to walk with your head up high watching your people get beat in the street? That ain't going to make you walk with your head up high. Why you want to walk? How you going to walk with your head up high knowing that they burned down half your towns? Start promoting positive things of black people, man. Right. We don't have to agree, but the conversation is needed. And maybe someone will agree with you. I don't know who's going to agree with you. Every road ain't for everybody, but someone might travel up your road. That's the point. Someone might travel up your road, man. Let's stop being so negative about what we do. Stop being so negative. Stop putting each other down. Lift each other up. Let's lift each other up. There's two things about the crab in the barrel mentality. The first thing I heard a brother say, did you ever think that we wasn't meant to be in a bucket? Crabs are not meant to be in a bucket. But the second thing I heard a brother say is that the crabs are not pulling each other down. They're trying to form a ladder to get out. And that's what we got to do. If we're in a bucket, grab each other's hands and let's pull each other out. Let's be positive. If Black Lives Matter, the first thing you do, if Black Lives Matter, when you see a black person tomorrow, say hello. Say what's up. Smile at them. Let's do that. How are we going to say Black Lives Matter and we mean mug each other? We mean mug each other. We black people, we're going to be the only people to change the black community. No one's going to change the black community. None of these outside groups and these outside influences are going to change the black community. That's why Black Lives Matter couldn't help us. Black Lives Matter was a double agenda group. They couldn't help us because we wasn't the priority of Black Lives Matter. Only people going to save this community is us. Now, we got to make up in our mind that we want to save this community. And when we make up in our mind we want to save this community, we're going to save this community. And the first thing we got to do is start supporting each other. Start supporting each other. Let's start supporting each other. Let's not just come together in death when the police shoot one of us. Let's stop all that. Let's come together in life. The same with your family. Start with your family. Stop waiting till someone dies in your family to go see your cousins. I call your cousins, call your grandma, call your auntie. Call your family. The first place you need to, if you got bad family relationships, you got to heal those first. Because if you can't get along with your own family, and I don't know some of your conditions. Some of y'all might not want to. I ain't tripping. But let's get rid of the funeral mentality that we're going to be united when someone gets killed by the police. Let's be united for other things. You know, let's do other things united. Get together. Come together. Everybody should flood Deion Sanders' page and tell him, man, I wish you the best, man. Because I'm telling you, this is going to open doors for other black coaches. Other black coaches, because they don't want him to succeed. You already know they got obstacles waiting for him when he goes out on the recruiting trail. You already know they're going to try to make it where he can't succeed. So why are we as his people going to hope that he doesn't succeed? Why are we going to do that? Sometimes we got to see things bigger than ourselves. And this is bigger than ourselves. And everyone's saying he wasn't SWAC. He not SWAC. I don't know who is SWAC, because ain't nobody else in the SWAC use their own money to better their facilities. I don't know who is SWAC. Ain't nobody else went around and told the truth, got mad at the power. Deion exposed a lot. Deion exposed how they was ripping off the SWAC schools, paying them to come from the South all the way to California, and then giving them a little money, and how it took how most of the money went to the traveling. So by the time they got to the game, all their money was gone trying to get back in from the game. See, so all of those coaches who saying Deion wasn't SWAC, those people was just going along to get along, because that should have been talked about a long time ago that, hey, Deion told those coaches, hey, stop taking those games for a little bit of money. Make sure those games cover your cost of travel, and after your cost of travel, cover your meals for your team, treat your team good, and then make sure that there's money left over for the school. Those coaches, Deion, you know why people hated Deion? Because Deion showed you how to build a family. Deion showed you how to build a family, because that's what his team was, a family. Because he wasn't just using his team as a cash cow. And this is why the old guard doesn't like new blood. Because a lot of those coaches in the SWAC and the MEAC just go along to get along. So if Alabama comes calling, they look at it as the chance to play Alabama. You know damn well you ain't got no chance to beat Alabama. So the best thing that you can do is get paid, right? You don't got no chance to beat Alabama. But Alabama tells you, come on up to Alabama and we'll give you $20,000. And Deion Sanders broke it down. $20,000 doesn't even pay for travel. And once you buy some meals, the money's gone. But all of those coaches never said nothing. Never said nothing. They would load up a bus, put their team on a bus, take their team up to Alabama and get Alabama's ass, get their ass kicked. No, it ain't about the kids. What the hell does a MEAC school or a SWAC school got playing? What the hell does they got a reason to play Alabama? They ain't got no chance against Alabama. They ain't got no chance against Tennessee or Georgia. They ain't got no chance against them. But Deion gave the SWAC the blueprint. Now it's up to them to do it. Deion can't hold their hand. He can't hold their hand. What they wanted? Deion was their cash cow. Deion, don't leave. Deion, don't leave. How we gonna make money if you not here? Everybody was scheduling Deion, knowing that Deion and them was gonna whoop their ass for their homecoming game because they wanted to make some money. They wanted to make some money. Knowing Deion was gonna whoop your ass, you scheduled Jackson State for the homecoming game because they wanted to get paid off of it. But now Deion's gone. Now they got to think, hey, man, either we going to do this the way Deion showed us how to do it, or we going to go back to how it was before. And that's real. Either they going to do it the way Deion showed them how to do it. They going to get the big personality. They're going to get the big personality. They're going to get the team. They're gonna start making these big time schools pay them for like the travel, the meals, and give them money left over. Hey, Deion gave you the blueprint. Why y'all mad at him? Why you mad at him? He gave you the blueprint. He came in and did stuff that y'all wasn't doing in the SWAC. Why y'all mad at him? Why y'all mad at him, man? Why they mad at him? And see, that's their problem. Instead of fighting with Deion, they should have been learning game from Deion. They should have been learning game from Deion. Because Deion said he wasn't sacrificing his players. That's what Deion said. I'm not sacrificing my players for money. He said he wasn't doing that. He wasn't sacrificing his players for a little bit of change. Hey, Deion says you're going to have to pay me if you want me to play there. If you want me to go to UCLA, you're going to have to pay me. If you want me to play at Alabama, you're going to have to pay me. So that's what they're going to have to do, man. Them SWAC schools, hey, man, it's all on y'all. Deion gave you the blueprint. It's up to you what you do with it. Man, I'm just saying, black people, man, stop hating on each other, man. I'm a Colorado Buff fan now. I'm a Colorado Buffalo fan now. I'm fucking with Colorado. But they didn't mismanage the money. If they didn't mismanage the money, they would have the money. HBCU, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about the poor management of HBCUs. You know, we always want to talk about how much money the president gave them and which president gave them the most money. But we don't want to talk about the money that them HBCUs be fucking off. That's why they're accepting more than black students at them now, because they fucking off that money. Shit. That's something else we're gonna have to talk about one day, is how do we create better black businesses? Because not to really want to get into it, but black businesses are, now I'm talking about creating better black businesses, because we got to do something about black businesses and their services. If you say you're open at a certain time, I expect you to be open at that certain time. Have your restaurant clean. Have your restaurants clean. Don't have your restaurants looking dirty. You got to have your restaurants where they can compete. Most black businesses had an attitude that I'm black, y'all got to help me out. What? So you can treat me anyway? Well, I want you to treat me. You should treat me better than Chick-fil-A. When I walk into a black restaurant, I shouldn't feel like I'm catching attitude. I should feel like that you're treating me as a special customer. And I'm going to treat you with a special customer. So I shouldn't be like, what's your order? What you want? It should be, how you doing, sir? What can I do for you? Huh? Huh? You don't go to McDonald's and McDonald's tells you 5 things. We ain't got it right now. You don't go to McDonald's. McDonald's says they open at 6 in the morning. You go to McDonald's at 6 in the morning, it's going to be open. Some black businesses say they open at 10 o'clock. You go there, they don't open till 12. They don't open till 12. Then when you get in there, when you get into black businesses, you get the worst customer service. It's normally some black girl sitting on her ass who don't want to take your order. But, if you see that same black girl working in McDonald's, well, not the hood ones, she don't got that attitude. Don't come, this is what I'm saying, in a black business. Don't talk slang to me like we homeboys. Act professional. Don't come in there talking slang to me. I don't go to these white restaurants expecting them to talk slang to me. And then this is the other thing. As a black patron, as a black customer, stop looking for deals. You don't go to Safeway asking for no damn deal. You don't go to Walmart asking for no damn deal. So stop going to these black businesses asking for deals and the hookup. Pay them people what they're worth. If they say it's $20, pay $20 for it. Pay $20 for it. Always asking, can I get the hookup? Go to Walmart and ask Walmart, can you get the hookup? Go to Target and ask Target, can they hook you up? Stop expecting your brother to hook you up. But on the other hand, black businesses, come on, man. $80 for a sweatshirt. Who you think you are, Gucci? Come on, man. Be reasonable with your prices. $80 for a sweatshirt. Be reasonable with your prices. And all of you black barbers owners, hold on. Black barbershops. Are you in it for the money? Are you in it to hang out with your family? With your friends? Because when I come to a barbershop, I don't want to see your little friends hanging around the barbershop making it think I might get shot. So ask yourself this. If you got a barbershop, tell your little friends, I get off at 5 o'clock, we can hang out. But you can't hang out here all day because this is a place of business. This is a place of business. And make your barbershop child friendly. Make your barbershop child friendly. Tell, hey man, all that bad language, nah, we don't do that here. Turn that rap music off. We got children coming in here. Make your barbershop child friendly and woman friendly. Every woman that comes in the barbershop, stop trying to get with her. You're there for a business. Get a business mind. Get rid of that hustler mind. Get a business mind. Every time someone brings their kid into the business, into the barbershop, hey baby, what's up? Leave that woman alone. Leave that woman alone. That's a customer. What you there for? To make money or to get sex? The same with those hair salons. Keep that gossip out of there. Make them things child friendly. Should no child be coming from a hair salon repeating gossip to me, repeating gossip to their parents? Say, hey ladies, we don't talk about that in here. See, a lot of y'all don't know how to be professional. That's the problem in the black community. Let's get that word professional in the black community. Professional in all things we do. Keep that. What we doing it for? What we doing it for? We doing it for show, or we there to make money? That's why we don't got a Walmart or Amazon. Open up your business on time. If you don't got something, before you closed at night, tell someone, hey, we need to get this, this, and this. We need to have this in the morning when we open up. Don't be coming out 12 o'clock. The thing starts at 12 o'clock. You come at 2 o'clock and you just start cooking. Oh, we'll have some in a minute. We just started cooking. Well, you should have been there at 12 o'clock when you should have started cooking. We got to show, we got to make black excellence a thing again. There's no more black excellence. Make sure you pull your pants up. I don't want to come in your facility and everybody got their pants below their ass. Make sure you clean and you're neat. I shouldn't come in your facility and I'm wondering, are these people homeless? Make sure that all your workers are clean and neat. Make sure your tables are clean and neat. Make sure the floors are clean. You don't got to have the best furniture, but make sure it's clean. Make sure it's neat. Make sure the dishes are clean. Make sure man, and then people going to keep coming back. No one should leave a black business talking about I got horrible customer service, because customer service is the easiest thing in the world. Customer service is the easiest thing in the world. Send your employees home if they got attitudes. Oh, I see you got an attitude today. Okay, you got to go home. When you feel a little better, you can come back, but I can't have that attitude like that. Yeah, make sure the parking lot is clean. Call the cops. If you got people hanging around your business, call the cops. Because 9 times out of 10, you're losing businesses. You're losing business because people see, I want to go in there, but look at all, I'm not going to go through them. Get them people out for your business. You there to make money. You there to support your family. You ain't there to open a social club. It ain't the goddamn club. Shit, then y'all wonder why y'all ain't making no money because people ain't coming in there. Yeah, keep the music low. Hey, man, check this out. It's only 8 hours. You don't got to listen to rap music for 8 hours. And then I was in a barbershop one time. I had to leave because dude was selling weed. Motherfucker, he's selling weed out of the barbershop. I said, hell no, man. If cops run up in here, I'm going to jail too. Man, keep your side hustle out the barbershop. Keep your side hustle out the restaurant. Your side hustle. You can't go to work at a Walmart and sell no weed. I ain't never been in Walmart and a Walmart employee say, hey man, you want to get that? You want to get that 5 bag? You want to get that dime bag? What? And then if you smoke that stuff, if you smoke it, I shouldn't smell it on your clothes. You shouldn't be smoking at work anyway. Why are we taking advantage of everybody? We take advantage of each other. It's crazy. The white man, we go work for the white man. We be on our P's and Q's. We go work for each other. Now we just take advantage of each other. You should be more willing to work for a black person than you are for a white person. You don't got to smoke weed. You can't wait for 8 hours to smoke some damn weed. You can't have your clothes in a separate place from where you're smoking weed and alcohol, coming in the barbershop at 10 in the morning with a whole case of Patron, whole bottle of Patron. And then people are scared to go to barbershops because the shit y'all doing is getting them shot up. People are picking their barbershops based on if I'm going to get shot up. Based on who you got hanging around that barbershop. Yeah, so I'm not going to go there because they got shot up last week and I don't want to take that opportunity. Stay professional. Get professional in everything we do. Be professional. I'm not telling you not to have no fun at your job, but professionalism is number one. Professionalism is number one to the point where your hair, your beard, your nails, everything got to be on point. That's how professional we got to be. Your shirt got to be on, your pants, your shoes, everything got to be on point. That's how professional we should be. That's how professional we should be. And on the other hand, like I said, black people, if they do all of this, stop walking in there talking about, let me get the hookup. What can I do for 20? You could do what the menu says for 20. That's what you can do. Sir, it's $20. I can't get 2 for 20? No, you can pay the $20. You don't go to Walmart asking 2 for 20. You don't go to Walmart asking for the hookup or give me the deal. Pay people. Pay people. Pay people. Pay people what they worth. Pay people what they ask for. And stop going and trying to pay people in weed. And stop taking weed as money. How stupid is y'all? At the end of the day, you got to pay $300 booth rent, and you done took $300 in weed. How the hell you going to pay your booth rent, you idiot? You gonna give your boss some weed? You gonna give your boss some weed? No. Stay professional. Black people, be professional. When we interact with each other, that transaction should be, man, when people say, oh, Chick-fil-A got the best customer service, you say, no. Raheem's Barbershop got the best services. LaQuisha's beauty supply got the best service. We should have the best service. We should have the best service so good that white businesses, white corporations, I'm not just talking about white businesses, corporations are coming to study your business to understand what you're doing. That's how good your business should be. You don't believe me? I'm tell you a story before I go. In Oakland, California, they have a military school. Well, that military school is based off the Nation of Islam school. They came and studied the Nation of Islam school, and they created that military school. But see, the problem with that military school is they can't duplicate the love of the Nation of Islam has for its students. So they're having all types of problems at that military school. They're having all types of problems. They took the photos, they took the blueprint, but they forgot one ingredient. They forgot one ingredient. You got to have the love. You got to have the love, black people. And that's the main ingredient when we deal with each other. You got to have the love. If you have the love, it gives you more patience. It gives you more patience. And if we can learn to love each other, we would stop talking about, I wish a nigga would. I'll bust a nigga upside his head if he did it. I wish that nigga would. Because we'll have more patience for each other. We'll have more understanding and compassion for each other. And when we have more understanding, patience, compassion, and love for each other, we're going to build our communities and we're going to rise up. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. So I'll leave you with this. One of the greatest lines in hip hop, Dead Prayer says this. He said, my bag. What did he say? Wait a minute, I forgot. I take a page from Martin Luther. It's easier to hug you than to shoot you. That's it, man. Love is the key to everything we do. Have more love for each other. Love will give you patience, compassion, and understanding. That's the bottom line. I ain't got nothing else to say.